with some really specific information for the west coast of Florida. We do have storm surge watches and storm surge warnings in effect. These will extend from near Fort Myers, Sarasota northbound through Tampa, St. Pete, around the bend here, Cedar Key back toward Apalachicola. There are some areas here where the forecast now calls for 7 to 11 feet of storm surge. Want to focus, though, on the St. Pete Gulfport area. If you would zoom down into Gulfport, Florida here, notice the forecast near Shore Boulevard is somewhere between 6 and 9 feet of water above normally dry ground. That could be devastating here to the community of Gulfport with the onshore flow that comes in for us here. We've got some brand new technology. We wanted to improve upon this and give you a very specific forecast here in Gulfport. Let's zoom down in. The Gulfport Casino sits right here on Shore Boulevard. This is Shore Boulevard. It runs east to west. Look at the water rise that comes up. This is Neptune Grill right here. It goes underwater. 6 to 9 feet of storm surge, and we're showing you 6 feet here. Cars will be floated. Water will come up very quickly up over your head. Look at all the debris that will be in that water. Here's Little Tommy's Tiki right here. You go up 56 this way. The water could go several blocks inland to 31st Street to 30th Street. Look at all the water that you see here, and this is why you're asked to evacuate. This area here is parking for Gulfport Beach. The rec center is going to go underwater. The Williams Pier could be damaged because of the storm surge, especially if there's wave action on top of that. This here is beach. Look how far that water goes, several blocks inland. This could go beyond 30th Street even. If you look back then to the west, that is Neptune's right there, Greek restaurant. Down here is Caddy's. All these are great places to hang out. You have drinks, you have lunch outside. Look at all the water that we're going to end up seeing here. This is a real depiction of what may happen with the water rise that comes in from the surge anticipated on the right front quadrant. That's 6 feet. If we maximize this to 9, some of these buildings will completely go underwater, Felicia. All of this will depend on the angle of approach and how intense and how large Idalia gets. Time will tell what happens, but this gives you a real good idea of what could happen in communities like Gulfport, and this is why some of these areas are now being asked to evacuate by this evening.